Good morning. Of course you know what day it is. It's Tuesday, and that can mean only one thing. Nothing but tarot. So, real quick, link in the description below to heathensoullord.net. Go there, buy the ebook or the paperback. I'm going to give you, I think it was, 5 readings and a birthday reading. You purchase the hardcover, just the black and white. I'll give you 10 readings. So I'm revising it as of today because I can't remember what the hell I said yesterday. And I'm not about to go back and try to figure it out. So anyway, 5 for the ebook and of course a birthday reading. So you'll get 6 readings total. We'll do 10 for the hardcover and the birthday reading, so 11 total. And then for the full color hardcover, you get a year's worth. You can ask any question, get any reading for a full year, and of course I'm giving you the birthday reading. So, if nothing else, just go to the website, read some of the articles there, and show a little support. And I thank you for doing so. That way you can get some readings for just buying something for yourself or buying something for someone else. Someone else in your family might be interested in that book. Buy it for them. Just make sure you let me know and send me some kind of confirmation so we can get that show on the road. All right. Not much to talk about. I'm just going to go ahead and lay out cards and start things going. Hope your week's going well. Hope everything's turning out nicely for this first quarter moon. It's on its way, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've gotten your manifestation work in. You know, I'm just, it occurred to me that reading kind of focused on love, and we got Valentine's Day just around the corner. Kind of interesting. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be business partnerships. It can be friendships. It could just be relationships with family. Something to think about, especially if you watched yesterday. Alright, so significator for today. Got a 3 of Swords. You know, I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but this pain and anguish you're going through, this thing that's killing you, this is what we've been talking about for like the past 2 or 3 readings. You're going to have to get away from that. And if you notice, it's sort of like 3 miniature swords just piercing 2 hands together. But still breaking you apart. That still can't feel good. So, what's going on mentally here? Got a Hermit. Here we go with that reflection and meditation again. 6 of Swords. And a 4 of Wands. Looks like another transition. Transitioning from a certain type of thought where you're going within, you're still looking at yourself. Then there's that 6 of Swords. Feeling like things are kind of slipping through your fingers a little bit. Really what that 6 of Swords looks like to me is you're holding as much as you can, but you're lamenting the loss of a few drops. But you're holding on to much of what you need. That matters because you move into a 4 of Wands, which is more of a, well, how can I put this? Not really completely celebratory, but more of a festive way of thinking. And this is just today. So it's time to get out of your head and into your life a little bit. Don't spend too much time in there. Physical, we got Judgment, we have 7 of Coins, and we have the Sun. Sun is out today, that's why I don't have lamps on. But let's kind of go back a little bit, just look at this. That can be a very cozy place to kind of settle in. It's a dark little hole, but you got a light inside of it. Here's the thing, you just don't want to spend too much time inside of it. And you don't want to let your anger get directed inward, because that will form depression. Instead, focus on what you are currently holding on to and understand that you have everything you need to move forward. You've actually got more than what you think right now. And that's where this part comes in, because physically you're stepping out, you're allowing yourself to be seen. This is an emergent time for you. Moving over to the 7 of Coins, we can see 2 vines working up some lattice work. So you can understand, even though you're not doing something together with someone else, it's not just you today. That's important to remember. Just keep working up. Keep on keeping on, because the sun shines, it illuminates everything. Even if you're in a particularly cloudy part of the world today, you still have everything you need to see forward. Your path's illuminated, and I don't know why you're not taking it. But here we've got a 5 of Cups in the Spirit. We've got a 6 of Coins now. And we have the Fool. So right here, what did you lose? What is it you feel like you're losing right now? Because the 5 of Cups always signifies loss. What did you lose that was so bad? Let me ask you this, was it a job? I know some of us have lost jobs in the past few months or so. Was it a friend? I've seen some people on Twitter, I've blocked this person because they support X, Y, or Z. Well, if that was the case, then it was you who couldn't respect their choice, and you expect them to respect yours. Doesn't work that way. Hate to tell you that. It just doesn't. But just to give you those 2 examples, if it was the loss of a job, was it really a job you wanted? And if it was the loss of that friend, you're going to have to make a decision. Do you really want a friend in your life, or do you want someone who just agrees with you on everything? That's something to think about. And it seems like the focal point for this reading, because even kind of pointing at that 6 of Swords, yes, you're holding on to everything that you need, or you're trying to, but are you doing it in the right way? That's something to kind of think about. Look at that Hermit again. Kind of think about that. Again, you need to look at you. Don't need to look at them. You need to look at you. What was your role in everything? There is good news, though. 6 of Coins. You can begin to show that generosity. Even if you've lost your job, you can still aid moral support. If you've ditched that friend, you can always go back and say, "Hey, look, I'm sorry. I know you side with this, that, or the third, but I just don't. I respect your decision, but I would rather have a friend in this thing than not." It's not all that hard to do. Because it requires you to be a little bit of a fool. You're going to have to open up and embrace that journey. You're going to have to embark on that new adventure. You're going to have to go on that little solo mission for a little bit, maybe. Go get that friend back. You could never have enough of them. I'm just letting you know where it sits. This is just what message came to me right now. Because even with that friend that you ditched, you're both trying to work up just the same as each other. And guess what? Those friends can illuminate your path too. You just never know what kind of nuggets of wisdom they'll have. Speaking of which, I actually saw this little question on Twitter in the RPG circles, which was, can't remember the exact quote, but it was, how do you play a low intelligence, high wisdom type of, I think it was like a magic user or character of sorts. And I saw a quote that was a winner with me. It says, well, this person knows certain things, he or she just doesn't know how they know them. Does it make sense? Another analogy was, the barbarian tries to kick in a door unsuccessfully, and the character just walks over there and tries the doorknob, and the door opens. Those were my two favorites. That's why I remembered them. I was like, that's a pretty astute observation. So we're kind of favoring that today. A little less of the intel, a little more of the wisdom. I can tell you this right now. The people you disagree with, they may have a little more wisdom than, what's in a book. And you know how they got that way? Experience. Know how they got that experience? Poor judgment at times. Everybody has it. Everybody's had those experiences with poor judgment. I also remember reading a couple of quotes on the new Amazon series, Lord of the Rings, which I'm not really interested in, to be honest with you. And this one tweet started out with, Tolkien wasn't perfect. And my first thought was, oh, show me someone who is. I'll wait. I won't hold my breath, but I'll wait. Anyway, I think we need to do that a little more. And I think that's the point of this reading. Kind of embrace what you know without actually being able to prove it. Be confident what it is you do. Be careful of what you think. And if the loss is so great, then you're going to have to figure out how to correct this. If there's a gaping hole somewhere in your life, you're going to have to figure out how to fill it. Only, again, do it the right way. I can't teach you that. I can only tell you what the cards tell me. It's up to you to figure out the rest. Again, the biggest message that these cards can give me is, you can't control what I do. I can't control the messages that come through these. I can't. But I can control me. You can control you. You can take responsibility for you. You can control your home, yourself, and that's it. I know it's a little bit of a heavy message for some, but it is what it is. Anyway, need to get out of here, so thank you so much for joining me. Love you all. Don't forget to check out that Heathen Soul Lore website and the book. I think you might find something in there. Something you need. You never know. Give it a try. Take care of yourselves and each other. Always do what lights you up at every opportunity. And you know what? Allow others to enjoy themselves as well. And as always, my friends, shine on.